It is my choice. It is my choice. Camaraderie, honesty, optimism, intelligence, courage, endurance. It is my choice. It is my choice. Good morning. As you notice, I am not in a fun location today. My studio where I make my fun locations happens to be taken over by a really large blanket fort. I can't believe it's still there. I have 2 kids that have been sleeping in it for the last 3 days, but so you get this one. Also, my friend's son has been watching my videos and he has been declaring me extremely weird, which made me laugh because you guys know there's nothing different really. All right, we're gonna finish with our morning meeting and then I have your announcements for the day. So take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. If you do that right, it feels really good. All right, I want you to think of something you did well yesterday and something you're going to work on today. I want you to say it out loud to yourself. Yesterday, I was good at being excited and productive. Today, I'm going to work on kindness, which sometimes can be tricky when you're in quarantine with your family and, social, physical distancing from everyone. Takes you a little bit of time sometimes to be that way, but that's my goal. All right, let's see if I can do this from memory. Synonyms for happy: cheerful, ecstatic, delighted, elated, jubilant, thrilled, overjoyed, joyous, proud. Synonyms for sad: abysmal, dismal. Oh my stars. For sad: bitter, dismal, heartbroken, melancholy, mournful, pessimistic, somber, sorrowful. Today I feel hopeful that we get to see some sunshine today. We saw a little bit of it yesterday, but every time I would go say, okay, after I finish this, I will go outside and enjoy the sunshine, then it would turn around and rain again. So I am determined to go out and enjoy some sunshine today. What about you? How do you feel today? If you want, you could message me. I'd love to know. All right, cute friends. All right, let's talk about the day and then let's talk about Mrs. Bingham's concerns. So I hope you've noticed the schedule has changed a little bit. If it's not there, you don't have to do it, okay? I've tried to also throw in some specialty activities, some fun things. Those are not graded things, but I encourage you to do them because it gives you a mental break. Today we also have a really cool video taken from, it's a picture of the sun, and you're going to see some corona rain. So you'll see the surface of the sun, you'll see some of the rays come out and they curl around, and then you can watch it do its cool thing. Watch it for a while. It's not super flashy, it's not super fast paced, but take a minute, watch it and enjoy it because it's really pretty cool. As far as that is concerned, the rest of the day is pretty typical. So there's nothing new to talk about in that respect. So, since it's my turn now to have a conversation with you, I want to tell you a story, okay? We're going to have a Victoria moment. So last night, our family was sitting around together reading a book, and we give the kids a chance to each take turns reading some of this book. And I was sitting on the couch, in the exact same spot where I am right this morning, and I looked over, and Victoria was sitting across the living room. We have a dining room table kind of in the same space, and she was laying backwards on a chair with her head hanging over the edge upside down. So if this is her body, she's like down like this. And I looked over, and my first initial response was to tell her to knock it off, right? Sit up, pay attention. And then I had that, you have to kind of make those decisions based on what you think is right. So I sat and I kind of looked at her for a second and I thought, she's being good. She's being quiet. It's past her bedtime. Do I disrupt that? Because yes, normally I would be like, you sit up, we pay attention, we do this together as a family, blah, blah, blah. And I decided not to. I mean, it was past her bedtime and everything. So the fact that she was just sitting quietly is a really, really good thing. So I let it go and things are fine. All right, you're thinking, what does that have to do? And I know it wasn't a super funny video story, which is what we normally share when it's Victoria. So this kind of has to do with our new schedule. I love to teach. I think you all know that. I love my classroom. Right now, we're going through a weird portion of time where you're at home, right? And just like our little mantra says, endurance, we get to choose to endure. So we have to choose to make the best of kind of a crummy situation for all of us. And if anyone tells you that the teacher side of this is super easy because I'm not teaching, that is wrong. I miss your faces. It's a lot easier to teach someone math if you can watch and see if they're understanding than just making a video and hoping for the best. It's also hard when I can't see someone struggle with something and just step in and help because I'm right there with them. Or I know when to step back and when to step in and the situation calls. But we don't have a choice right now. We're doing what we need to help keep people healthy and help people safe. So I'm willing to do my part. So I went through the schedule and I thought, okay, what are the most essentials? Like with Victoria, I had to look at and decide what is the best thing for her right now. Is she doing her work? Yes. Is she, all those things, are those things working? So our new schedule is simplified, but I expect that you spending a little bit more time on things like writing. Because it's technically, I am allowed to ask you to work on your schoolwork for 3 hours. So a 3-hour day is a typical day, okay? That was mandated by the district for us. So that came from my boss's boss down, and that's what we're supposed to do. Now, I need you to endure also. I realize it's really easy to not want to do anything. Trust me. I don't sometimes want to get on and comment or correct papers. I hate correcting, even when it's live and at school. That is not my favorite thing. Doing it on the computer is even worse, okay? It's less exciting, trust me. But what I need you guys to do is step it up. Some of you are doing your very bare minimum. Now, most of you, you're fine. But I'm asking you, if you're suddenly like, wow, Mrs. Bingham, you're giving us a lot in writing, or normally you'd give us a couple days. That's because I took out other things in order for us to be able to concentrate on the most important things. You're my Victoria, and I have to decide, okay, what is best for you in this very unusual circumstance? Does that make sense? So please work hard. Keep doing what you're doing because you're marvelous and you're lovely, but make sure that you are doing your best. This is not a time, yes, it's easy to slack off because there's no one there. I'm not looking over your shoulder, making you do it my way, but I want you to do your very, very best. Does that make sense? I hope so. I hope you know how much I care about you and I miss you, and I'm doing this because I care so much. Anyway, have a marvelous day. Make sure your rough draft gets done. Also today we get to buy food, which is always fun and exciting when you're doing decimals. So make sure you're getting your stuff done, please, and turn it in. Grades will be updated on Aspire by Friday. So just saying, some of you should be sort of frightened. Get your work done. If you're behind, start from today and get it fresh done. Then you can work on going backwards. Love you all to bits. Mwah. Bye.